The Archbishop of Boston, Cardinal O'Malley, was previously the Bishop of the West Indies. And he was in the West Indies when the 500th anniversary of the arrival of Columbus took place. And they would have a celebration. The governor of Puerto Rico invited him to San Juan. It was only about 40 miles away. And at that celebration, they would receive the King and Queen of Spain. And so Bishop O'Malley went. He was amazed when he got to San Juan that all the houses had been painted. The fountains that had not been functioning for years were now running perfectly. There were new lights in the streets. All the trash had been removed. The newspaper sarcastically said, "We should invite the king every year." And in the church, we say that's what we do. We call it Advent. Adventus Domini, the Lord is coming. Not only the King, but the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And John the Baptist is the one who prepares the way. We say it's not so much manual labor, but it's a spiritual preparation that we make ready the way of the Lord into our hearts. It's not something that dirties our hands, but it cleans our souls. The Advent wreath kind of tells us about what this season means. Advent is a season of grace, and the candles represent our lives, ever being consumed. Time passes, eternity approaches. Our lives every day are being consumed. And the wreath represents eternity. The wreath is a symbol of God. A circle has no beginning and no end. A circle is the symbol of eternity. An evergreen is the symbol of always alive, everlasting life. Okay? In the dead of winter, those evergreen trees are still alive. The colors for Advent are purple and pink. Purple represents the fact that we're not there yet. We're on the way. It's a touch of sadness color. That, like when the family vacation takes place, there's a voice in the back seat that asks, "Are we there yet?" And in the front seat, "No, we're not there yet." Well, that's what the church reminds us during Advent. We're not there yet. This is not our permanent residence. This is not our true home. St. Paul says we're aliens in this world. St. Teresa would say, life on earth is like a night in a bad motel. Okay, it's kind of purple. And pink represents joy, that sometimes the joy of the destination shines through, even in this life. The joy of heaven, the anticipation of heaven, the hope of heaven is reflected in the present moment as joy. And again, it's John the Baptist is our model, our guide for Advent. What does it mean to prepare the way, if not pray well? To prepare the way means be humble in your thoughts. John the Baptist understood Jesus was the light, and he understood that he was the lamp that had been lit by that light. And his fear was that the lamp might be blown out by the wind of pride. You say, so with John the Baptist, we decrease that he may increase.